Okay, track making. I'm just doing a step-by-step here on how I'm making mine. Here I got one track made here. It's 17 feet long, or I think it's like 16 and a half feet long. It weighs 175 pounds is what it weighs. Now I showed how I went through and drilled my guide pucks. How I went through and drilled all my cleats. Now I'm on my second one here, and I'm going to give you a quick run through on how I'm putting it together. The one thing that I have on my tracks here that I didn't make an actual video of actually how I drilled them and what I actually did with them is this is a piece of 3/16, and this is actually on the back side of the cleat. I'll show you in just a minute. But what I did is I had a friend of mine. He's got a nice big brake. And if you look down through there, you see that little line down through there. Okay. I had him tweak them just very so slightly, so that way it makes it even stronger to try to bend them. How I actually drilled them is I used this exact same fixture that I made for the cleats. All I did is I stacked 6 at a time, and I drilled them, 6 at a time. So now what I'm doing here is I started out. Now my track is going to overlap here, so that's why these ones are off. And as it goes through, and okay, I started with 10 and I put them through. Now I'm starting here. I then put them in, so they're all ready to go. Now what I'll do is I'll start putting all the stuff in on the back side. So here, I'll flip this over so you can see it. Okay, so there's how I put them in. You got the cleat, you got the rubber, you got the metal piece, then you got the pucks. And then the reason why there's so much thread sticking through is they're countersunk right down through. And when I'm all done, I'll grind these edges just to put a slight taper on both sides, so that way the tire that runs down through the center is not going to catch. But that's how I made mine. It's all grade 5 hardware, and I'm using Loctite on all the bolts. So, and I'm staggering them 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. So that's how I'm running my tracks. That's how I'm making them. So I got a whole heck lot more to go. So stay tuned. And I'll be making videos all the way through how I make my little track machine. Thanks for watching.